Hey guys, how are you? Another nice video today. I'm gonna answer a question I get pretty often in my apps. Should I start a business if I have like no experience in business or something like that, right? And actually I get this question a lot because many of the people who are using my apps, they're very young entrepreneurs. And sometimes they're even in college, and it's hard for them to figure out because once if you don't have experience in something, you kind of just, everything is like a black box, right? Like, let's say you want to start a mobile app business. Like yesterday somebody emailed me, they wanted to start a mobile app business. And they're like, well, how do I do this business? They had some idea for some app, but they had no idea about anything that would make it a business. How do you create the app? How do you, how much would it cost? What is reasonable? How much you should expect to make? How to market that app, right? They're like absolutely green. But they had an idea. So should they start this idea? And actually, usually I never say like don't do this idea. But I told that person, you have like no experience in this field. What makes you the right person to do this business, right? I mean, it's gonna be a little bit of a disaster, and you're gonna have to learn everything. So I mean, what you really don't want to do is have to learn from scratch when you're in business. So what you want to do is get either business partners or mentors who have started this type of a business before, maybe in this industry. What you certainly don't want to do is start a business without any experience, because if you do that, I don't want to say it's gonna fail, but it certainly will have a much higher chance to fail, and it's certainly going to you're certainly going to make a lot more mistakes that you could have avoided by simply talking to somebody who knows this industry or has started a business in this industry before. So what you're doing, if you start a business with no experience in that field, what you're doing is you're kind of saying, I'm going to make a bunch of mistakes and learn, and basically mistakes that people have already made before you. I mean, you're going to make like all the really basic mistakes, right? And then you're going to kind of like say, okay, so the first 6 months maybe or something, it's going to be really a learning period for me. Like the company is just going to like, I'm gonna make every mistake in the book for the first like 6 months, because that really is what kind of happens. If you don't get mentorship, or if you don't have somebody who's done it before, and that's okay if you are okay with that, because some people have different time horizons, some people have different pressures. That could be a great learning experience, because actually it always is a great learning experience. Of course, by the way, you'll have even a better learning experience if you get mentors, because they'll just explain things to you instead of you spending months and months trying to figure that thing out. So you certainly want, I can't overemphasize how important it is to get really great co-founders or business partners or mentors who have done that business before, who know how to guide you, who know what decisions to make, who have a kind of developed a nose, a smell for, a sense for what's right and what's not so right. So really, I actually would say that you should not start a business in which you have no experience, and I would say that you should try to get that experience into your team, or just think about this project as a learning experience where you just make yourself strong and learn a lot and give yourself kind of like this little bit of an MBA degree by doing it. But again, I should preface that by saying that you'll get a better, like MBA degree by doing it, by actually working with people who know what they're doing, who have done it before, so that you aren't making the basic mistakes, so that you're doing the more interesting kind of things and more advanced stuff. So that actually. So usually I try to be very encouraging, but in this video I decided to give a little bit of a strict answer, but I think it's for your own good. I think you should certainly have savvy and experience on your team. It is extremely rare that people who they don't have experience, that like they make a perfect business. If you think about, like, let's say Mark Zuckerberg, for example, when he created Facebook, he did some very good things early on, but also early on he got incredible mentors and investors who were mentors, and who were able to guide him and sort of tell him what's right, what's not right. So while he was brilliant, he also got world-class mentors, right? From pretty early on. So I don't think he would have been able to do everything by himself. He got mentorship. So and in fact, if he hadn't gotten mentorship, how sad would it have been if like he failed his company and he never made that Facebook, and it's like nothing would have happened, you know? But instead, he got mentors early on. He ended up really changing the world actually a little bit, you know? And so he did well. So I really encourage you guys to get help, get people with experience on your team. I think that's a winning formula. So thanks for watching. I hope it has been helpful. Please subscribe to this channel, and please, comment. Let me know what you think. This was a little bit of a subjective topic. Usually I try to do objective things like this is how you do this is how you do that. But this one is a little bit more, this can go either way. There are examples of successes of each, getting help or not getting help. So this was a little bit subjective. So please comment. Let me know what you thought. And of course, please check out my mobile apps at problemio.com. They cover business ideas, business planning, marketing, and fundraising. They're really helpful. And you can also, I'll also have the links to them in the description of the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.